Hello. Hello. Teacher Kelly's already here. First one. She said she's listening while she's getting ready for her live. What is your live going to be about? All right. I guess I should reintroduce myself. So, hello, welcome, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Teacher Casey, and I am here to talk about empowering young minds, about how they can cope with emotions or what you can do as a teacher or as a parent um, to help your children or your students. Okay. Um, Now, I am not a doctor, psychiatrist, psychologist. I am a teacher, I am a parent. So I've always talked about kind of having a bag of tricks, right? So maybe you're trying X, Y, and Z, but they're not working. So you need to add more to your bag of tricks. So that's kind of what I'm here today to talk to you about is maybe giving some ideas to help you to build your bag of tricks so that you can help other students or you can help your children at home. Um, I did talk to a family member about their child a little bit, and I thought, you know what, maybe this would be a good, Saturday chat topic. So I don't plan on taking a lot of time, but I do have some notes ready, and uh, let's just get into this one. So I am excited. And again, thank you for coming, Kelly, and anyone else that joins us, whether you're here live or hashtag team replay. Thanks. I really appreciate your support. All right. So, again, as educators and caregivers, it is our responsibility to create a safe and nurturing environment where children can learn not just academics, but emotionally, right? So, the first thing I have in my notes is establishing a safe environment. So, helping children cope with their feelings, you want to create a safe, welcoming classroom environment or safe space at home. This means setting clear expectations for behavior, showing empathy, and using positive reinforcement. When children feel safe, they are more likely to express their emotions and seek help when needed. One thing I wanted to say about that is positive reinforcement. Some children will take any kind of attention they can. If you're constantly giving them negative attention, then a lot of times they will seek any attention. So they will seek that negative attention until you can replace that with positive reinforcement. And maybe they'll start seeking the positive attention. That's my feelings again. So let me know in the chat box. I want to know if you're agreeing with me on these things or not. Hey, Rebecca. Um, Feel free. This is a safe space to talk. Our Saturdays are meant to chat this stuff out. So please let me know what you're thinking. Number two, I have teaching emotional literacy. And I'll be honest with you, I really wanted to look that up and learn more about it. But emotional literacy is often referred to as emotional intelligence. So it's the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and express your own emotions, and as well as the ability to empathize and understand emotions of others. So it involves a set of skills um, related to your emotional awareness or the child's emotional awareness and social interactions. So there are some key components like recognizing emotions, understanding emotions, managing emotions, empathy, effective communication. There's a lot that goes into it. And our little ones don't have all of these skills yet. So it's a learning process. Some pick things up sooner than others, but I'll read a little thing here. It says emotional literacy is a crucial skill in personal and social development. It helps individuals navigate their relationships, make better decisions, and manage stress and conflicts more effectively. It's often taught in educational settings as it plays a significant role in personal and academic success. By developing emotional literacy, individuals can enhance their overall well-being and create more positive and fulfilling connections with others. So that is emotional literacy. It's essential to teach children about emotions and help them understand what they're feeling. So you can use books, you can use stories, simple art activities, Jerry, to help them identify and express their emotions. And I also thought about songs with Rebecca. I'm sure there's plenty of songs out there with emotions and things and help children learn about how they're feeling and why. Um, so emotional literacy not only helps them cope, but it also helps them improve their social skills as well. So, and I'll give you some tips on what you can do to help that. Let's see, active listening. One of the most powerful tools that we have in helping children cope with their feelings is active listening. When a child is upset or they're in distress, take some time to sit down with them, make eye contact, and truly listen to what they have to say. So, this simple act alone can make a world of difference in some of our students or in our children. Teaching coping strategies, we just talked about this a little bit. Teaching children appropriate coping strategies is crucial. So, some of the things you can do: deep breathing, mindfulness exercises, calming techniques. Um, by giving them these kinds of tools, we empower them to handle difficult situations on their own, right? They can make their own choices. Rebecca says, I'm trying to work on that with my own kids. Yeah, it's important and it's great. Um, I, I love that you work on that at home too. I mean, you're a teacher too, but sometimes students come in and they've never had to problem solve or cope with some of these feelings. So yeah, that's all I'll do. I was thinking about, like, I specifically see it a lot in children that are that don't have another sibling to learn those from, or they haven't been out of the home environment very much, or um, maybe there's just not a lot of parental support at home, you know? So having other children around, or like Rebecca said, working on it with your children at home really helps in the classroom as well. All right. And another one is encourage healthy expression. We should also promote healthy ways of expressing emotions. So, drawing, journaling, talking about their feelings. Ensure that they know it's okay to express themselves in a safe and respectful manner. Encourage empathy and peer support in the classroom. Teach children to understand and be compassionate towards their classmates' feelings. I had to really work on this. Quick backstory, I had a student many years ago, um, and he just needed some extra support. We're talking about throwing things in the classroom, and a lot of the children weren't feeling safe at the beginning, and I felt like he didn't feel safe or he was just acting out. And we really had to teach him these things, but we also had to talk to the other students. So we sat down and I talked to them about, he's learning a little bit different right now, and here's some things we can do as a classroom family to help him, things like that. This next one I think is very important as well. It's seek professional help when necessary. Whether you're a parent or in a classroom teacher, you might need some extra support. So while we can do a lot to help these children cope with their feelings, it's important to remember that sometimes professional help may be needed. If you notice persistent or severe emotional struggles, don't hesitate to involve the school counselors or parents for additional support. Hopefully, you have amazing school counselors like I did when I was in my classroom. You want to take notes of the behavior, maybe somewhere separate on a piece of paper or a notebook, so that you can show when it's happening and things. You might not be able to do it in the moment. I'm definitely not saying you have time to drop everything and start taking notes. But when it's all done, you have a minute to breathe, write it down, the date, what happened. Then when parents or counselors are going over things, they can see what happened at home that morning, what happened in school, was there an assembly and it threw off the schedule, things like that. So you can really take notes and show when it's happening. Maybe there's no reason other than they're just learning to be in school, right? All right, so quickly before I finish, um, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I found, or a couple of ideas that may also help. One thing is creating a calm down corner. And this was like the whole purpose behind this video originally. Um, what can you do at home or in the classroom to make a little calm down corner? Choose a suitable location. Select a quiet and easily accessible spot in your classroom or home. This area should be free from distractions and preferably away from high traffic areas. In my classroom, I had a little corner in the back right of my room where the students could go. Gather calming materials. So, what kind of materials do you think could be calming? Maybe we can list some in the chat box. So, things I was thinking about, like some soft cushions, some pillows, or comfy chair, sensory items like stress balls, fidget toys, something textured, nothing loud because this is a calm down, quiet space, and you have other students you're teaching. Books with soothing stories or journals for writing and drawing, calming visuals, nature scenes, artwork, a timer or an hourglass to help manage their time in the corner. I use this every time. So when the student went in there, they could have whatever minutes I had in there. I don't remember. It was like 2 or 3 minutes. And then when that was out, it was time to get out of the corner. Um, you can incorporate mindfulness tools as well. So things that incorporate or that encourage mindfulness and relaxation might be some calming music or white noise machine. Like I said, it needs to be quiet for the rest of the kids in the classroom. But once the students get used to another student needing extra help, they kind of just stay focused on you. And that is the background noise that they mostly don't worry about. But the beginning of the school year can be a little bit tricky. Visual aids, such as a calm down bottle or one of those like lava lamp things, breathing exercises, or mindfulness activity cards, which I'm going to show you a couple of activity cards in the box that I found. You can personalize this space, especially at home. Let children contribute to the corner's decoration and setup. They can add artwork, quotes, personal touches to make it feel like their own space. If you're in the classroom, maybe you're letting kids draw what they feel makes them happy, and you can put that in there. Um, Another thing to do is establish rules and expectations. Again, students need these rules and expectations to feel regulated, to feel safe, to feel structure. So clearly communicate your rules, maybe post them. I had them posted for kindergartners. Explain what this corner is for and to teach children how to use it and when to use it. Practice and model. Show children how to use the calm down corner effectively. You can show them the breathing exercises and things, how to count to 10. Consistency. Make sure it's consistent. Your corner is consistent. Ensure that all the children in your care know how to use the corner. They understand what it's for. You need to monitor and offer support in there. Sometimes, if you have a para, maybe you are the para. Offer support and monitor it. But if you're in the classroom by yourself, you still need to monitor that child and make sure. And you want to make sure it doesn't become a place where they just leave the work and go play, right? It's there for a purpose. Keep an eye on how children are using the corner. If a child is having a difficult time, provide gentle guidance and support. Sometimes just a minute or two of that real in that calm down corner can make them refocus and regulate. Review and adjust. This is important, guys. Periodically, you want to review the effectiveness of the calm down corner. If it's not working, change it up. This is here for a specific reason. If it's not doing its job, either remove it or add to it or make it better to support your child or your students' needs. So a well-designed calm down corner can be a valuable resource for helping children manage their emotions, build self-regulation skills, and create a more positive and inclusive classroom or a home environment. So not just sending the student out of the classroom. Yes, calm down corner is never a punishment, never. My 7-year-old claims she likes timeout since people leave her alone there. Oh, it's not timeout. You're doing a great job. Let's see. I have dabbling with the idea of a calm down corner for my kids. Yeah, can mommy use the corner too? Mommies can use the corner, or mommies should have their own corner. I'd say like the bathtub, but that is not calming to me. Like it's just not. I think about all the million things I could be doing instead. So, all right, I'm going to show you this little box I found, and then I'm going to stop it here. So let's see. I found this. I gotta go back to where I can see myself so I can see if you guys can see it. All right. This is an anger management box. I found this at Barnes and Noble, but I did find it on Amazon. I put a link below. They had two boxes on Amazon. I want to get the other box. The other box is anxiety management kit, I think, and this is the anger management box. So in here, there are 50 plus calming strategies. It's a whole box of just things they can do, things they can learn, um, some ideas. This little thing talks about the different ways that they can help themselves and what you can teach them. And then there's some putty. I read in here somewhere that they can make like an angry monster or their feelings. There's actually like a catapult thing in here they can build. So many things. And these are the little cards in here. And it talks about that they should take one card from every section and do it, or, things like that. So take a look at this. I'm telling you, it's really cool. Um, Boat pose. Balance on your butt with your legs up, straight out in front of you, hold for 15 seconds. So the funny thing about this one is in my classroom, I did smart centers and like boat pose. They had to practice their boat pose and do their ABCs and things like that. So if one of my students went to the calm down corner and this was their card, they would know how to do it by themselves because we've done that in the classroom for all the students. So these are different things. The orange ones, like bear cub pose, things like that. Plank pose. The green ones are calm your mind. Name 5 things from the 5 following categories. Feelings, name 5 things about feelings. 2, animals, so things like that. The yellow ones are take a mini break, walk break, ask permission to take a walk so you can cool down and get fresh air. In kindergarten, we couldn't do that unless our aide was there. A bathroom break, a shower break, things like that. Maybe that's the mommy break. The blue one is shift your focus. Squeeze your eyes shut tightly and then open them again. Name the first color you see. So I thought these cards were really neat and I wanted to share them with you. That's about it. If you guys have any other ideas or strategies that you think we can use in our classrooms or in the home, please put them down here so we can help other parents and teachers with students that may need a little extra support. All right. Wow, Kelly and Rebecca, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm just gonna finish it up here. So helping children cope with their feelings in elementary school, it's an ongoing process. As educators, we have the incredible opportunity to make a positive impact on their emotional well-being. I've always said it in kindergarten, like, yes, I want them to learn academically, but one of the things I want them to learn the most is to love school. I want them to look forward to being there. So they want to come to school and then they want to learn. By creating a safe environment, teaching emotional literacy, and encouraging healthy expression, we can empower our students to navigate their feelings effectively. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more educational content. Remember, together we can make a difference in the lives of our young learners. And stay tuned for more valuable teaching tips and advice. And let's see, don't forget, we're heading over to Teacher Kelly Tag's channel in about 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I believe. And I will see you all there and see you all next time. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, Kelly. Goodbye, Rebecca. Thanks again for hanging out with